What are the top 5 things you can do this winter to keep yourself just a little bit warmer? Stay tuned and let's talk about that. Welcome back to the channel. I am Yogi. This is a channel for everything motorcycle. We cover service, we cover repair, we cover maintenance, we cover product reviews, we cover just about anything motorcycle or anything Yogi related. So if you're new to this channel, I thank you for stopping by and watching it. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're a returning watcher or a subscriber, thanks for coming back, and I hope these 5 tips help you. So let's go ahead and dig in. Number 1, quick little tip. It's nothing new, but it's something that's pretty quick and pretty easy and pretty cheap. The latex glove. Yes, the latex glove. Why the latex glove? And this is actually a mechanic's glove. It is a 7mm thick poly glove, but it helps keep the heat in. So if you're going for a short ride, latex glove as a glove liner is the way to go. For a longer ride, it doesn't work so well because the problem is it doesn't breathe. So the fact that it doesn't breathe really helps you keep the heat in, but after a while there's a diminishing return because your hand will start sweating, water moisture will start getting in there, and over a long distance that'll start to get cold and your whole hand will probably get colder than it started off being in the first place. So for short around town trips, a glove liner, plastic glove, awesome way to go. Number 2, layers. I don't have layers on today, but right now I do have a t-shirt underneath this t-shirt. So I got 2 layers on top and I got my pants on 1 layer on the bottom. The other night I went for a ride. It was forecasted to get down to 36 degrees that night. What did I wear? I wore a pair of freeze-out gear, I wore a pair of jeans, and I wore a pair of chaps on my legs to keep them warm. On the top, I had a t-shirt, or just a white undershirt. I had a long john shirt over that. I had a long sleeve t-shirt over that. I had a flannel shirt over that. I had a sweatshirt over that. And then I had my riding jacket on over top. Yes, it's a lot of layers, but you know what? You can always peel layers off if you're too hot. But if you don't have them with you, you can't put additional layers on. Added note, bringing your rain suit with you throughout the winter and keeping it in your saddlebag. A rain suit can be a awesome, even though it's thin, top layer to put on because most of them don't breathe too well, right? So kind of like the plastic glove, help you keep some of that heat in. Layers. Key is layers. Number 3, what's the 3rd tip to keep you warm this winter? Full face helmet. Full face helmet definitely cuts down the wind around your face. I spent years riding in the winter with a half helmet. And yeah, it's great. You look cool, but you know what? The full face keeps you a lot warmer, especially when it gets really cold out. Full face helmet just really, it cuts down the wind. Yeah, with a half helmet, you can put, toboggan on, you can put ski masks on, you can put all kinds of layers on, but why do all that, man? Put a full face on. Keep your head warm, put the visor down, cuts all that wind. Make a big difference, especially once the light goes down, because let's face it, 36 degrees during the daylight, completely different story than 36 degrees at night. Full face, tip number 3. Number 4, back in the truck for tip number 4, your neck. Keeping your neck warm. I suggest something simple like this. No, it doesn't have to be a skull. Just some kind of neck wrap. Your neck is just such a critical position on your body because without keeping your neck warm, things go down into your core. Cold air goes down into your core. Getting something cheap, these are only a couple dollars, and it's just a simple neck scarf. There's nothing fancy to it. Really simple. Over your head like that. Put it up on your face. Up on your face like this. Pull it down, tuck it into your sweatshirt. Keeps your neck warm. And it is critical to keep your neck warm. Critical. Critical. Did I say it's critical? Critical. Keep your neck warm with a full face helmet on, with sweatshirt and lots of layers here over your core. Your neck is the one next weak spot. Cover up your neck. Another very important area to cover is your wrists. Looking at, here's my summer gloves. Summer gloves stop right at the base of my hand. They stop right at the base of your hand. They don't cover your wrists. So my jacket, when my arms stretch out, will go to here. So there's a huge gap between your jacket and your wrist. So therefore, something like a gauntlet glove. Gauntlet gloves are awesome for connecting your hand to your jacket, because this glove comes halfway down my wrist. Halfway down my wrist. Therefore, I can cover up over top of my jacket, because my jacket will come to here. So the glove has a good inch or two that it covers over your jacket, therefore sealing off your wrist, just like the neck warmer does for your neck. So cover up your neck, cover up your wrist, seal up any holes in your defense, and that will help keep you warmer. And for finally, tip number 5, the last one, and this one I think is very important also: wool. Now, there are so many different aftermarket man-made products out there that tote to, even freeze out gear. We'll keep you cold down to this temperature. Well, you know what man's been using since the dawn of time? That's right, sheep fur, aka wool. It keeps those sheep nice and warm up in the high mountains of Sweden. It'll keep you warm too. One of the best wool products I have, and you can get this at Walmart, the wool sock. Wool socks for your feet are awesome. Your toes will love you with sweet wool socks. Get you some wool socks. They keep the sheep warm, they keep your feet warm. But you can get wool not only in socks, you can get wool liners for pants, you can get wool liners for vests, for jackets. Wool. It's been proven, that's what they used in World War II, right? World War I. Since the dawn of time, since people have been cold, they made things out of wool. But the important thing to remember about wool is you don't want to put wool directly against your skin. Now, these socks are fine. This is not 100% wool. This is a blend, a wool blend. But if you take wool and put it straight up against your skin, you're probably going to get itchy. So put a layer. That's why I wear a white t-shirt. So if I'm going to wear something with wool on it, I'm going to have a layer, a cotton layer, in between what I'm wearing and the wool garment. So wool is an awesome insulator. It will help you immensely at staying warm. Yes, the freeze out gear is great. Yes, long johns are great. But pair that up with a wool layer on top of it, and your body will be happy, because that wool just does an excellent job at keeping a layer of air between you and the outside and keeping you warm. That layer of air, it'll help keep it warm. It'll keep you and your fingers and your toes warm and happy. Wool, tip number 5. So thank you for joining us. Again, I ask, if you like this content and you like what you saw, please subscribe to my channel, show some love, show some support. If there are any other things that you can think of that really go the mile, that are simple little fixes that help keeping you warm for the winter, put them in the comments below. Let me know. Maybe we'll do a video of 5 more things that helps keep you warm during the winter. And I'm trying to provide things that are cost effective and you probably already have in the house. Because let's face it, not everybody has $500 to go out and spend at getting a complete heated suit plus the thermostat and everything else that goes with it. So for us working family men, we got to figure something else out. So those are my tips for you today. Full face helmet, latex gloves, layers, protect your neck, and wool. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome week. I'll talk to you soon, Yogi Clan. Peace.